Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with 2.6 Hawk Cycle and actually with the Hawk Rider, because in the past I've done many videos where I play with 2.6, but for example with Golem, Goblin Barrel, Royal Giant. I've done many videos like that, but in today's video we're actually going to play 2.6 Classic with the Hawk Rider, and we're going to try to get to League 10 where I'm currently 4 wins away from. So hopefully we can just get those 4 wins right away, 4-0, that will be amazing. Let's see how we do. Hopping into game number 1 right away. Looks like up against a guy called Dodo Do. Let's give him the good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. I'm gonna start off with the Ice Spirit here. He does have the Princess Tower. Always important to kind of look at the towers your opponent has. Against Cannoneer, I probably would have started off with Skeletons at the bridge. Against Princess Tower, I'm just gonna cycle an Ice Spirit. And normally with 2.6, I would say that you kind of play aggressive. I guess here we can go up with Musketeer High to snipe this Goblin Cage and see whatever he drops. Looks like he does go with Flying Machine, but the Flying Machine is actually gonna be targeted by the Musketeer, and I'm gonna try and protect the Musketeer here with the Ice Golem, and let's also go with a Hawk Rider. So quite a lot of value from the Musketeer already. Was able to take care of the Flying Machine, was able to take care of the Goblin Cage and the Brawler from the Goblin Cage. Hawk Rider is able to get one shot on the left side tower, and this is looking like recruits to me. I'm not completely sure, but after seeing Goblin Cage, after seeing Barbell, should be recruits, right? Let's go with a lock here. Let's then go with Skeletons, just to make sure that those Zeppies are not gonna get any connection. And I think in these type of matchups, you need to get a lot of value from the Musketeer, especially if he does not have a big spell. His spell could be, Barbell and arrows only, so then he cannot really kill the Musketeer, and the Musketeer in most situations is gonna get an insane amount of value. Okay, looks like he doesn't need to go with the recruits. I think at this point I'm just gonna go Ice Golem in front of the Musketeer and kind of keep Elixir for defense. Don't really want to go with the Hawk Rider into those recruits, because I feel like we might be able to just give him a bigger and better counter push. So let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does go with Flying Machine. I'm gonna go with Fireball there. I'm gonna go with Evil Skeletons on the right side, and let's wait a little bit to see if he's gonna go with arrows. Is he gonna even try and... Okay, I guess he doesn't need to defend it. I'm gonna go Hawk Rider left side to force out the Goblin Cage, and then afterwards just kind of wait and see whatever he drops. He might try to go for Royal Hawks, so I'm gonna have the Ice Spirit ready and maybe a Cannon as a next card. What is he gonna do? Okay, looks like he doesn't. Let's just go with Ice Golem then, and I'm gonna once again have the Cannon ready in case he does go, which I assume he's gonna have. He didn't show it yet, but I'm assuming that he's gonna have the what's it called? The Royal Hawks. Okay, let's go with Musketeer towards the left side. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does go with his recruits. Let's go with a Cannon here in the middle. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with Skeletons, and I'm gonna go with Ice Golem here to get distract and also kite everything towards the middle where the Cannon and now 2 Musketeers are dealing very good job at defense. What an amazing value we're getting so far from the Musketeers in this matchup. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Hawk Rider here as well. I'm gonna go Skeletons. Look, knowing that he's most likely gonna go with his Goblin Cage. So there you go. We are able to make sure that the Goblin Cage goes down as fast as possible, allowing the Hawk Rider to get one shot on the tower. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Hawk Rider. And at this point, I'm just trying to keep the pressure as much as possible. Let's go with Musketeer here in the middle. Evil Skeletons will be able to get quite a lot of value against the recruits as well. And let's go with a lock on the left side to damage the recruits and also continue chipping down his left side tower. Okay, Musketeer definitely MVP of the match so far. I'm gonna go Ice Golem here to see if the Musketeer can even get more value, more damage against those archers. Let's go with Skeletons in the meantime as well. I think I'm gonna go Ice Spirit up high, and I'm just gonna lock those archers away, because sometimes evil archers can kind of get scary and deal a lot of damage. Okay, I feel like he's gonna go with a Flying Machine up high, so I'm gonna go, yeah, there you go, perfect. Let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with Skeletons here as well. I'm gonna go Hawk Rider, kind of well defending, because we still have the Cannon, we still have the Musketeer alive as well. Let's go with Lock on the right side, just to make sure that those recruits are not gonna get too much damage, and the Hawk Rider barely sneaks through, but he does get a last second Goblin Cage down, just on time to be able to defend. So well played by him. I think we can be able to, or we should be able to continue pressuring. He's probably gonna have to go arrows on defense, and then he does not have much elixir to be able to defend the Hawk Rider. Let's go with a Fireball offensively. Hawk Rider is gonna make it to the tower, plus a lock, but I think the Hawk Rider and the Musketeer will be able to take down left side tower. What a nice matchup. I must admit that was a really good matchup for us, but we also played it, I would say, perfectly. Perfect match, perfect start. Let's see if we can continue like this. Looks like we are able to find the second match right away. As I showed in the beginning, we're 4 wins away from getting to League 10, getting to League or Ultimate Champion. So let's see if we're able to get those victory. We need to be able to get there. So let's start off by cycling Skeletons. Looks like he does have E-Spirit and a Goal. So after seeing those cards, I'm thinking about a potential, I would say, Royal Giant deck. Could be something else as well, but I'm definitely thinking after seeing those cards about a Royal Giant cycle deck. So we need to be very careful. I feel like Royal Giant, I'm also a Royal Giant player myself, usually does pretty well against 2.6 Hawk, but I think we can win it. Like, if we play it really well ourselves, we definitely have a chance. But he has Fisherman, he has a quick cycle, the ghost is very annoying most of the time. So I think one of the key things to do for us is to pressure a lot with Ice Golem plus Hawk Riders, because if I just go with Hawk Rider itself, it's not as, how do you say, like annoying for him to defend as when I combine it with, in this case, the what's it called, the Ice Golem. Okay, let's go with Evil Skeletons on left side against the Ghost. I think the Fisherman, I'm just gonna ignore it, and I should be able to go in for another Ice Golem plus Hawk Rider, even though it seems very aggressive, which probably it is quite aggressive. I think it's also a good moment to, yeah, continue pressuring and continue getting a good amount of damage. Okay, we do get a double connection, so that's amazing. I think I'm gonna set up a cannon here to help deal with those Evil Skeletons, and also it is gonna, yeah, make the Ghost go visible. And then afterwards, the towers plus the cannon will be able to deal with it. Okay, the only problem we have, exactly, I was about to say that. The only problem we might have right now is that we do not have the cannon in cycle. The good thing for us is that we have the Evil Ice Spirit. So I think we do not even need to look. We are going to take, I think, 1 or 2 shots. But the Evil Ice Spirit in those situations is actually really helpful. So let's keep it under pressure. Let's go with the Ice Golem here with the Musketeer. Let's then go with a Hawk Rider towards the right side. I think these are those type of matchups where the player who plays more aggressive most of the times is gonna end up dealing also, yeah, more damage. So in this case, as you can see, we are being kind of, yeah, aggressive, but at the same time we are able to also deal a lot of damage. So I'm gonna go cannon here. I'm gonna let the Ghost lock on. He is gonna go for a lock prediction, but we did not have the skeleton cycle. I'm just gonna let the Ghost lock on, take the damage, and then make sure that the cannon stays alive, just in case he wanted to go with the Royal Giant Evolution at the bridge. Okay, what is his spell gonna be, by the way? I don't think he showed a spell yet, or did he show a spell? I think his spell is either gonna be a Void Spell or Fireball, but I'm pretty sure he didn't show a single one of them yet. So let's go with Cannon up high. Let's go with Skeletons here as well. I'm gonna go with the Ice Spirit. I'm gonna go with a Musketeer. And I'm gonna go with another Ice Golem, trying to protect both of the Musketeers. Okay, let's wait 1 second. Let's go with a Cannon. Let's go with a lock. He does once again kind of waste his lock trying to predict once again, and I don't think it's worth it, because as you guys can see, when he doesn't have the lock in cycle, when he doesn't have the E-Spirit in cycle, those Evil Skeletons are just way too strong, and you will not be able to break through them, and you will not be able to deal with them afterwards. As you guys can see, those Evil Skeletons are still alive, are able to take care of the tower, are able to take care of the Ghost. Let's keep it under pressure, and just like that, I think that's gonna be a 3-crown actually. I don't know if we have enough time, but those Evil Skeletons have a really high DPS. Okay, not a 3-crown, but still an amazing victory, and just like that, we're 2 wins away from getting Ultimate Champion. Okay, let's go guys, so we're halfway there so far. Really good start. I would say pretty good matchups. I guess the Royal Giant matchup isn't that easy, but I think we did a good job at keeping up the pressure, forcing out a lot of defensive elixir instead of allowing him to make like his, yeah, big Royal Giant pushes, because those are kind of scary sometimes. So let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Skeletons here as well. Ice Spirit is able to jump on top of the Bandit and the tower at the same time, and we do not really have the best cycle. I guess I'm gonna go Hawk Rider. I don't know, I don't really want to go Hawk Rider, but I guess we kind of need to distract the Bandit, and the Bandit I think is still gonna connect. I guess at this point I'm just gonna, yeah, allow it to connect to the tower, because I wasn't gonna spend even more elixir. And let's in the meantime set up a cannon here. Okay, let's go cannon, let's go Skeletons, let's then go with an Ice Spirit here on the right side to be able to kind of distract the Barbarians, and then I'm gonna go Ice Golem here to kite the Pekka. So Pekka Bridge Spam. I think Pekka Bridge Spam in general is pretty good for 2.6, right? I guess we kind of had an awkward start here, but I would say that this yeah, matchup normally is pretty good for 2.6. So let's see how we do this time against the Evil Pekka and also against the Cannoneer, because Cannoneer is in general yeah, a pretty good tower troop to have against the Hawk Rider. Okay, let's go with Evil Skeletons down below. Hopefully he doesn't have the Zap available. Okay, looks like he does have the Zap available, so let's go with a lock here, just to make sure those cards, or those guards I should say, are not gonna get too much damage. So he has Void Spell, plus he has Zap. That's a good thing for us in some way, because we are able to get a lot of value from the Musketeer, but we do need to be very careful when he goes Void Spell against the Musketeer or against the Cannon, because sometimes, yeah, if played alone, they are able to, or the Void Spell is able to get a lot of value. Okay, so in this situation, instead of going opposite lane, I feel like we just need to set up a cannon defensively, because if we go opposite lane here, I feel like we're just gonna feed him a really good double lane push. So I'm gonna try and defend this as good as possible. My idea here is to try and kite the Pekka away from the left side lane. Let's then go with Evil Ice Spirit here as well. Let's go with a lock on defense. Let's then go with a Musketeer to try and DPS down this this Battleram. And let's go with Skeletons here as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna Fireball this on defense. We do end up missing one Barbarian, but I think it's still a pretty good defense. Okay, not the best Fireball. As I said, I missed one Barbarian, but I think it was still a pretty decent defense there, especially considering that was the Evolution Pekka. Okay, let's go with the Ice Spirit to distract the Ewis. In the meantime, we can go with a lock to cycle, and let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go in for another Pekka? Is he gonna... oh, looks like he has Wizard as well. Okay, he has Evil Wizard. So let's go with a Fireball on the Evil Wizard. That's gonna be a solid amount of damage to the tower. And in the meantime, we also, yeah, almost deal with the Wizard completely. He does go with a Pekka up high. We can just lock this. We can go with Musketeer, and I have the Evil Skeletons available as well. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty good, guys. He does have the Zap, he does have the Void Spell, but the Pekka still took a lot of damage. Let's here go with the Ice Golem. Let's go with the Ice Spirit as well. Let's go with a lock here on defense. Let's go with a Musketeer once again. We have such a quick cycle, and it should be able to defend it pretty well. I don't think he's back to Zap yet. And now I think we can go in for Ice Golem push. Let's go with Hawk Rider here as well. Let's go with Ice Spirit. He is gonna go for the Pekka, but we should be able to get the Hawk Rider to the tower and hopefully get at least one or maybe even 2 shots. Give me, okay, 2 shots. I guess I will take that. We need to be careful though, because this evil Pekka is always very scary. Okay, let's go with a cannon here. Let's see what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go in for the Void Spell? Looks like he does go in for the Void Spell. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's go with Ice Golem as well. Let's go with Lock. And I think I'm gonna go Fireball plus Evil Skeletons here. Okay, nice. So we're going to be very careful because that evil Pekka, whenever it kills, for example, a skeleton, whenever it kills an Ice Golem, it of course heals itself. So it's always kind of scary to defend those evil Pekka pushes. Okay, let's go in with a Hawk Rider. Hawk Rider should be able to... No, looks like it's not going to get a shot. That was unfortunate with the Pekka and the guards. Plus the Cannoneer shot, not even able to get a single shot here. Okay, let's go with a Musketeer. Let's see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does go in for the Bandit. Let's go with Skeletons here. Let's go with the Ice Golem. It looks like he goes in for the Void. Probably kind of a prediction Void spell there, if you would ask me. Not completely sure, but definitely looked like a prediction there. Okay, let's go with Lock on the Barbarian just to make sure that it doesn't get a shot. He does go in for the Pekka. And not really sure if I should even go in for those Hawk Riders in those situations, because we're just giving him a really big Pekka push right now. Okay, let's go with Cannon. I think I'm gonna go Ice Golem here. Let's go with Fireball. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's try to protect this as much as possible. But we do need to be careful with the Pekka. Oh my god, that Pekka's gonna heal up. Okay, he does end up using the Zap. Oh my god, that's amazing for us. The fact that he just spent the Zap kind of saved us there, because if not, that was not able to, or we would not be able to defend that easily. But because he didn't have Zap and Cycle, those evil Skeletons kind of, saved us right there. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit. Let's then go with Ice Golem here. He might go for like a Void Spell up high. So I'm gonna go in for a Cannon as high as possible. And let's then go in for the Musketeer. Wait, what? How does the Bandit still get to the tower? Okay, we just kind of got robbed by the Bandit, but I think we should be fine. We can just Fireball, like Spell Cycle him. And that should be able to secure us the victory here. Yeah, we will be able to win. Because of the damage, imagine we would have lost that game because that Bandit with 1 HP. I don't know why it survived for such a long time. Anyways, really nice try by him. That was not that easy for us. Even though in my opinion, Hawk Rider 2.6 should definitely win against Pekka decks. Nowadays, with the Pekka evolution, with the Evil Wizard, like it's just, kind of harder. And also the fact that he had the Cannoneer as a tower troop also helped him quite a lot to DPS down our Hawk Rider. So sometimes the Hawk Rider was not able to get to the tower, but we're, really close to League 10. As you guys can see, 1 win away from getting to League 10. So let's see if we can get it right away. I guess we will just find or try to find the next match as soon as possible. Okay, let's go, guys. Hoping into the next match. Looks like we're up against a really good player. This guy's called Gabri. I actually know him. It's an Italian player, and he has a top 51 in the world finish. So this is not gonna be an easy match. I guess we will find out if we're able to get to League 10 right away here, or maybe we need to win 2 more matches. Of course, if you lose, you end up going down, and then you need 2 more wins instead of 1 more win. Okay, looks like he's gonna be running Pekka, so probably once again a Pekka bridge pad matchup. Maybe this time he's gonna have the what's it called, the Ram Rider. Maybe as another version, but I'm assuming it's gonna be Pekka bridge spam either with Better Ram or probably with the Ram Rider. Okay, let's go with Lock here. Let's set up a cannon on defense. I think I'm just gonna go cannon like this, so the Better Ram connects, and then afterwards we can kite and distract whatever he uses with like an Ice Golem with Skeletons. That should be able to deal with those troops pretty well. We do have to be careful because the Bandit is still, kind of high on HP. But I guess it's fine. We can go with a Lock, and then afterwards we can go with an Ice Spirit as well. Okay, he does go with the E-Spirit. Very nice E-Spirit. That was a prediction for sure. You already noticed, like, just from the plays he's making, that this guy is not gonna be a bad player here. Okay, so he does have the Void Spell. I think our kind of worry or kind of main focus should be not giving him too much Void Spell value, but I guess it's kind of difficult because in some situations you just kind of have to cycle the Musketeer because it's the main DPS unit in this deck. So let's go with Hawk Rider. Let's go with Evil Skeletons as well. Okay, he does have Zap and Cycle. Wait a second. Oh, he does have E-Spirit. I forgot about the E-Spirit. Okay, I was like, he doesn't have Zap and Cycle. We can go with a Hawk Rider plus Evil Skeletons, but he just went with the E-Spirit, and that was a very, very nice play by him. And it is able to defend it, really easily, just with the Pekka and the E-Spirit, of course, dealing with the Skeletons. So let's go with the Ice Golem here to kite the Pekka. Let's also have the Ice Spirit plus Skeletons ready on the right side lane, and hopefully this Musketeer is able to... No, it looks like it's not able to deal with anything, so we need to go with a Lock here to try and, how do you say, like, knock back DPS down the barbarians as soon as possible. We are gonna take quite a bit of damage, but I think it's the same thing what happened to us in the other game, where we took, yeah, kind of a lot of damage in single elixir, and then afterwards, slowly but surely, we were able to make a comeback. Okay, so let's go with a musketeer here in the back. He does go with a wizard. Once again, go, yeah, evil wizard, kind of like the last game, where the opponent wasn't cycle evil wizard until like double elixir. So let's go with a fireball once again against the wizard. Let's go with skeletons here as well, and I'm gonna try and bait the Pekka. Okay, let's go with the ice column here, see if he goes with the Pekka. I think he might go in. Okay, looks like he just goes in for the bandit instead. Okay, so I think the key here is just, yeah, be patient. Do not give him too much value with the evil Pekka, and try to get a lot of value ourselves from our units here. Okay, let's go with a Hulk Rider actually opposite lane, just to make sure we force out some elixir there, and then see what he spends. Okay, nice. Looks like he is gonna take a lot of damage there. Let's go with a musketeer here towards the left side lane. But we do have to be very careful here with this Pekka push. This is gonna be probably the hardest defense of this entire game. Okay, let's go with evil skeletons. He does end up missing one of the skeletons. Let's go with another musketeer. Let's go with the ice spirit. Oh my god, the fact that he missed that one skeleton actually saved us so much right there. I don't know if you guys realized, but those evil skeletons just saved the right side lane so much. Let's go with Hulk Rider, let's go with skeletons. In the meantime, we have a double musketeer push on the left side. Let's go with a lock here to kill the bandit. In the meantime, the musketeers are able to connect to the tower, and that's a lot of damage get dealt to the left side lane, just thanks to the musketeers. Okay, let's go with a cannon here. Let's go with a musketeer here in the middle as well. He's probably gonna void spell. Looks like he does. Let's go with the ice column here as well. Let's go with an ice spirit last second. Let's go with a lock here as well. And I think he's gonna go with a prediction zap, so I'm just gonna go cannon here. Okay, let's go with skeletons. Let's go with ice column. I'm gonna let that one barbarian lock on, and then I'm just gonna let this be. So far we're doing a pretty good job at defending, but he's also doing an amazing job at pressuring. Like, honestly, I think he's been playing this, yeah, almost perfectly so far. Okay, he does go in for another wizard. Let's go with a fireball here. The good thing for us is that he has void spell, so it's kind of awkward for him to deal with the musketeers and the cannon at the same time. So like, either the musketeer gets a lot of value, or the cannon gets a lot of value. Okay, let's go with musketeer here. Let's go with ice column. Let's go with evil skeletons. Let's go with ice spirit. Let's go with a cannon. Let's go with another ice column up high. And I think at this point we just need to stack musketeers as much as possible, trying to not allow him to break through. Okay, let's go with another skeletons here to distract the Pekka. Let's then go with the ice spirit. Let's go with a lock to take yeah, care of those battle ram, and also of the wizard shield. Let's go with another ice column. Let's go with another musketeer up high. Let's go with Hulk Rider opposite lane. Let's go with skeletons. Let's go with evil ice spirit. And I think this Hulk Rider should be able to make it to the tower. I don't think he has much in cycle right now. Fireball plus the ice spirit will be able to take care of the wizard, and we are able to get another victory with 2.6 Hulk cycle, being able to get to League 10. I would say pretty easily. I think we also got some decent matchups, but I think we also played that pretty well. There was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys also had a lot of fun watching. As you guys can see, 4-0 in today's video. We do make it to League 10. Not sure how much we are in the world. I think we're not that high, but I also got it with yeah, pretty solid win rate. Top 289 in the world. I guess that's pretty solid. Maybe we can do another video in the future with 2.6 Hulk cycle, trying to push up even higher on the leaderboard. Let me know in the comment section down below if that's something you would like to see. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.